there. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how to use layers in the spray paint game on Roblox. First, I'm going to show a couple of sketches. This is really good work here. This is the pro server. Doesn't necessarily mean everybody's a pro. It just means that they have time invested in the game. They have to have at least 20 hours to even enter into the pro server. This one also is coming right along. So layers is important for more than one reason besides, allowing for shading, filling in backgrounds. Another thing you can use layers for is to prevent people's ability to troll. 9 times out of 10, a person who comes in this game to troll does not have the bundles package. So there's 20 layers total in this game. Layers 1 through 10 is free. Layers 11 through 20, you have to buy the bundle. So if somebody doesn't have the bundle and you start your process of your painting at level 11, then no matter what they spray paint, it's not going to go over your art. So here, when you click on the spray paint, you're going to see this. This is something you could use to click on and edit your layers so you can remember which, like say you're doing background, you could title this as background, or you can delete a layer if you decide you didn't like an effect of something. This is what you do to add more layers, and again it only goes up to 20. That's because I have the bundles. And you can also click on this little icon right here, and you can literally kind of hide that layer to see maybe you want to see the picture without this particular layer that you added. Okay, one thing, for example, here I started at layer 11. I did my outline. This is a little cow squishy. I did my outline, and now no, I take it back. I started at level 13. Okay, so this black background, because nothing was going to go underneath the black background, I started that at 11. Then I skipped a layer and went up to 13. And the reason is because once I do this outline, I'm going to want to go underneath. I'll probably do this outline of this at level 13 or 14, but I want to have a layer in between the one that I do this outline, so I can go back down a layer and then shade in. And I will adjust the opacity to do some different shading. I'll reduce this opacity so it gives it a little bit of transparency. That's just something you do for shading purposes. So having that level in between helps to have the ability to go back down a layer and fill it in, and you won't go over your, like, let's say I outlined this patch of color here at level 13, and then I'm going to fill this in, and if I go a little bit over that line, it's not going to matter because it's going to be underneath it, and I won't have to do the tedious thing of having to erase it if I accidentally go over the lines. So that's one good reason to have layers in between your progress. And so then at the very end, when I did everything, I added this edge, kind of like a frame, which is the chrome paint. It kind of has like a mirrored reflection of sky to it. And it's also rainbow, which means it turns colors. So I went all the way up to 16 on this one, and I made that the very top just to kind of give it the more ability to pop a little bit. So sometimes when you're using neon paint, you may need to add color on top of it, maybe 3 layers. Like if I add neon paint on level 12, I'm going to add these little eye dots at level 13, 14, and possibly 15, just to make sure I get a good, that's just to say the black paint is not neon, but if you're painting on top of neon, you're going to have to go over that neon unless you leave a little space without the neon to add on top of it. Like, for example, I'll show you. It's going to be hard to show this with my camera because there's a lot of glow to this neon. So these eyes, okay, I used neon white for the eyes inside neon blue. And I used a dot of chrome And then I added some neon, 2 or 3 layers, because when you put something on top of neon, it's just going to not show up as much. So I went 3 layers up. Just that little dot, I had to do 3 layers because I wanted to give it a look like, in the Pac-Man game, like when their eyes are like flashing. Anyways, I hope that that's in any way helpful about the layers. I hope if these tips, I'm not a professional, I'm just trying to share a little bit of information and tips that I hope maybe can help somebody. This is next level. That is so good. I don't know if she uses like a tablet type computer where you can use like a pen or whatever. I don't know. If this is just like using a mouse. I know some people use different devices. All I have is a mouse. So I'm very limited on my devices. I would love to do digital artwork on a computer, like some of them they use their computer pen, and I've seen videos and it just looks like so much fun, but I just don't have that equipment. But whatever this person is using, they're a fantastic artist, and so I just want to give some love to this picture here. I think it's fantastic work on a spray paint game on Roblox. If you're interested in this game, if you're new to this game, I will put the link of the game in the description. If you're interested in being entered into my giveaway, which I do Microsoft gift card, digital codes via email, or Robux in my I have a Please Donate Me game, just comment below you're interested in the entry. Make sure you're subscribed. Please like this video, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.